Hi guys, so today we are on the way back from Vegas. We didn't actually film anything in Vegas because we didn't know what we were going to be doing, and I didn't want to be walking around not knowing what we were doing. So yeah, we basically went to Vegas, got to see the sights, went to the outlets. Just as you know guys, for those of you that are like, have never been over here before, check out, they're known as like, we have like MacArthur Glens in the UK, like shopping centres, like outlets. Over here they're called Simon outlets, like Simon like the name, and they are they have malls, they have premium outlets which is more your designer top end. So there's one in particular that I have been to that's just up from New York, and like Michael Kors, all your top design. Michael Kors as an example, I got stuff that was like 70% off. So they're like your premium outlets, and then they have your normal outlets as well, which we've done both in Vegas yesterday. The Vegas North outlets had a Disney store, and I managed to get, for anyone that knows Dooney and Burke, I managed to get a bag that should have been $400, and it was reduced down to just over $100, and some mini ears as well. And then we always scout out the Nikes. So Vegas North had a Nike factory store, so the same as what we'd have at like Cheshire Oaks. It's one down from, obviously you've got your Nike or Nike Town, and then you've got your factory one, and then you've got your clearance, which is what they have at the Vegas South. And we've just picked up some right deals over the two. With Nike, we ended up getting Metcons for, Craig got one pair yesterday for $35 for the new, is it the nines? Yeah, the new nines. And then we picked up some more pairs of trainers Metcons today at the South, so you can get some good deals if you kind of know what you're looking for as well. But there's other shops as well, so I would definitely recommend, if you're visiting the US, scout out where the outlets are, because I already know that when we're heading now back to LA, I know there's one that we haven't done yet, which is the Citadel, which is in LA somewhere. We're going to head and scout that out because it's got a Disney one. So we're heading back now. We've just seen it's like 240 mile back to LA. We're going to be staying just outside sort of Burbank or Glendale away. But on the way we are going to be stopping. So we are going to be stopping at Calico Ghost Town, which is now when Arnold Schwarzenegger was in charge, he's declared it not a gold rush, a silver rush mining town officially. It was essentially the beginning of like 1880, it was founded as like this silver mining town, and then by the middle of 1890-ish, it's like 1895-ish, it just got deserted because silver was no longer, in like 15 years, silver was no longer the thing. Obviously things change, and it just got deserted and got left. And then someone bought it in, I think it was in the 1960s, and apart from about 4 or 5 buildings, they've put everything back to its original state, so you can see like an original like mining town as it was. So it's proper like Western feel. I have done it before. It's super cool. So we're going to stop at that, and then while we're going on the whole way back when and all that, we're going to stop at Peggy Sue's 50s diner as well. So they are the two things we're going to be doing for today on the road trip back to Los Angeles. And essentially we just get these views all the way. Not much civilization, but beautiful views. And Craig. Every road trip, it's important to have snacks. So I recommend these. Yes, it says family size, because it worked out, it was like $4, but this bag was full. So it was actually cheaper. Genuinely, it was cheaper. We'll always get the snacks. We've also got chocolate somewhere. Good stuff. drinks. I've got more crisps as well. So always get snacks. Now, there is the statement of only in America, but there is one that we're going to show you, which we saw on the way out to Vegas, which only in America. We are now in the town of Baker, and yeah, they sell jerky, but it's not any type of jerky. It is real, with a spaceship being built. Alien fresh jerky. And they're actually building a spaceship. They've actually just pulled in, just because why not? Alien fresh jerky, complete with a time travel station. Only in America. And I feel like Craig's getting out because we are going in.
I don't know, why not?
Well, that's tragic. Are we going in? Open the door. To the mothership. This was unexpected. Martian poop. Do you want some jerky? It's there. Here. Honey teriyaki. Sometimes feel like we need this in the box. A lot of the time. That might be the most random thing we've stopped at.
Yeah. Do you want to have a look at the back?
No, I'm good. We've got it. Yeah. This is nuts. But yeah, random stop. Never be afraid to just stop at these random places because they're generally tourist spots anyway. And some of them kind of cool, some of them kind of... I don't think the camera does it justice, but views on views on views. So we have arrived at Calico Ghost Town. So yeah, Craig's had no idea. It is $8 per person to get in. It's a little bit cheaper for kids. I think it's cash only. We paid in cash anyway. I'd read somewhere, I remember it being last time I came. So yeah, we're gonna go and explore now. No idea what you're walking into, do you? That is a fire engine. So this is the original site of Lucy Lane's home. So it's all restored in there. We have just been in there, which is pretty cool. Not going to show you everything because obviously there'll be no point you coming if we show you everything. So just show you bits. But you can see it's all very original. Very educational if you want to learn about this sort of stuff and how it used to be. So you can see, oh. So originally, Calico was owned by Walter Knott, who owns Knott's Berry Farm, with the intention of making it into a theme park. And obviously it never happened. So mining for silver rather than for gold. You can see how, obviously, Knott's Berry Farm is all the way down in, obviously, like around sort of Anaheim, and we're about 3 hours from there. There you go, and that's kind of what they were looking for. So we're going to go and see Maggie Mine Glory Hole. Or the Maggie Mine Glory Hole. Okay, near this spot in 1882, a schoolboy found a silver leaning rock leading to the discovery of this $65,000. So this is where they would have dug out. I feel like you want to go in. Duh, it'll be now. This is why people have GoPros. Like, that's amazing. If you're coming here, guys, make sure you have sensible footwear, okay? Because obviously it is like rocks and stuff. Of course.
A little bit more instead of the rush through. Oh, yeah. Push away a wee bit more. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Do you want anything?
Oh, okay. Route 66 hot sauce.
No?
Oh, the fudge. I feel like you want something.
No, How? Just all ice cream, no cone?
Cookie duet. Magnum. So we're gonna do this. Not a fan. Mine. You can do the train as well. Mine. Average height is 5 feet by 7 feet.
What, 5 wide, 5 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you suffer with claustrophobia?
Nope. No, thank you.
Just drill in there and hope it doesn't fall in. Yeah.
Years use, it's nearly identical to the way it looked
Why is it
when
called
it was
that
first blasted out of the mountain. Notice the unusual wooden pipes in the background. They carry water to various parts of the mine and throughout the town. Wooden pipes were all that could be used because of the high mineral content of the water. Metal pipes would decay much too quickly.
So it's more likely to cave in.
Like Calico. When you're through enjoying this part of the Maggie mine, just retrace.
So this is where they found all that much. So we don't know what all the money's there for, but we're gonna do it
I'm
anyway.
gonna flick some money. What do you want? Penny or what? Gonna get nothing. Well, he's now got a penny on his crotch.
So we just did Maggie's mine shaft. It cost us, it was $4.50 each. I would definitely say if you're here to do it. Craig was a bit cool, but you know, you're only here once, and essentially it's pretty cool to see what sort of working conditions they would have been under. So yeah, that was really cool. And that is us done at Calico Ghost Town. Very different day today. Obviously so far we had Alien Jerky and now we're at a ghost mining town. So yeah, a lot different to before. We just spotted another shop we haven't been in a while. Now we are done. So yeah, really different kind of day. We're not done yet, but really enjoyed that. A little bit different, and something that's nice to stop. So if you're coming like from LA to Vegas, or like we are Vegas back to LA, it's about 2 hours from Vegas, so it's kind of like a nice break. There is a restaurant, as you've seen before. We got an ice cream, plenty of places to get a drink, and also, like, you know, if you just want a bit of a chill, if you want to go and explore, you can. I think you can make more of a day of it as well. I've seen they've got like different tours that you can do. So yeah, there's plenty to do. I think obviously if you spend more time here, we spent about an hour and a half. Yeah. And wandered about and just took it home. What I will say is bring sun cream, sensible shoes. It is super hot out here. What temperature is it saying right now?
29 now.
29 degrees. I'm burning, I'm peeling. It is what it is. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was something very, very different, really. Probably never do anything like that ever again. So yeah, worth it. We didn't go on the train. That was probably the only thing we didn't do. Other than that, mines are not fun.
Yeah, so they were 5 foot wide by 7 feet tall. So yeah, if you're claustrophobic, don't do it. But yeah, like, we learned a lot as well, which was cool, and you're getting to see stuff as it was. Kind of made us sit and think. We did actually sit and think for a minute how different times were, and we actually had a chat about it, and you know how different it was back then. So yeah, it was nice to sort of have that time.
You have too many things to stimulate your mind these days. Back then it was just work, eat, drink. That would have been it.
Sleep.
For a life. Sleep. Maybe have kids. That would have been it. Now, too much going on. Too many different things to worry about or question or anything like that. Life was a lot simpler back then.
Very true.
Shit. Sorry, that was me nearly falling over. Watch where you're walking.
So yeah, so we're gonna go on to the next thing now, which is another era gone by. So we are going to be eating at Peggy Sue's 50s Diner, which essentially is just basically on the road that you would come back to from Calico. So it's a really good place to go before or after if you wanted to sort of like now get some food. Obviously you can get food up at Calico, but we've just come down, so it's literally just off the freeway, so it's dead easy, and then we can get straight back on and get going. So let's see what this is all about. I'm actually really excited for this. Eat to the beak. Oh, thank you.
What's your drink?
Thoughts?
Random.
I love all that. What's up with you now?
What?
What's up with you now? What did you order?
Sandwich. It's not a sandwich. Open top sandwich.
Open faced.
Open face sandwich. In this 1980s diner, not 50s, 80s.
Go through that book.
It's probably the best one. Cost of living. How cheap.
Look at that for gasoline. $1.19.
I think it's like $5 something at the moment. Well, dude.
Don't do that. What's that advertising?
I don't know. Those first steps just walked into a couple of hearts, 1,000 miles away.
How much for a telephone?
Wow.
That is advertising a telephone.
Naked babies sell telephones. Big Max Intelligence erupts.
Sports news. Is that the last time the Raiders won?
It was actually.
No Super Bowl. Oh, Pittsburgh Steelers. Good breakfast starts a great day. Breakfast coupons. Ah, another one bites the dust by Queen.
Movies, Star Wars, The Shining.
Alrighty, here's that cup of soup for you, honey.
I got the meatloaf and I get a cup of soup with mine. So that's an open faced sandwich.
I don't even know.
I got the meatloaf. It's essentially the same, I just don't have bread with mine. How was that? You finished it?
Let's not talk about it. It was delicious until I found out what it was.
So say what it was, what you had.
Meatloaf. Meatloaf is made of breadcrumbs, ground beef, 80% fat beef, eggs, some other things.
Was it good?
It was very good, but so unhealthy.
Food was really good. Just bear in mind the portion sizes are big. Like, I've not finished mine. And I can normally. So yeah, good portion sizes, well priced as well. So I would definitely stop in. We're going to explore around as well. And it's got pizza parlor. Food distribution once a month. So it's just twice, except for having probably should have come and sat out here. How cool is this? So if you want to just come and sit and chill, you can do.
You wouldn't know. It smells bad.
What's it smell?
It's like dirty water. Look, dirty. It's a terrapin.
Oh, look at it.
Don't feed it. Oh yeah.
Okay, I can kind of get it now. But it's a nice little walkway to get outside. Just walk about a bit. Random as you like. Very random. I appreciate the effort. And there is a dinosaur shop.
It says, please don't feed the dinosaurs.
Fortunately, the dinosaur shop is closed.
This has been closed for that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got the Disney traditions. Well, they've got the Jimmy Shaw creations. Oh dear. We've got problems. If anyone doesn't know, I do collect these. Not like crazy collect, but I do. That's so pretty. Oh wow, you didn't look down here.
Oh, yeah, God.
If there was ever a sign for me, kind of this, and a lot of this. Wowzers. That was super cool. You enjoy it?
I did actually. It was very, very random. But remember that Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. John 14:6.
He's reading something on a telegraph pole. You know what? I would highly recommend, if you are passing this way, that you stop at Peggy Sue's Diner. We are back on the road now, back in the car. So that was definitely something, as I've said before, I would recommend you doing. And it's really good food. It was $40, and that was for 2 sodas and the dinner each. A soda. So definitely enough. Like, I'm full. I don't think I could have squoze in a dessert if I tried. No?
Well, definitely.
So it's about $40. We left a tip as well. We left a big tip because food is really nice, staff are really good. So yeah, it's 2 hours from Vegas, so it's a good opportunity to stop, especially if you've been driving for a long time. And it just, you know, you can sit outside. They've got that, we didn't know that they've got that pizzeria as well. So if you didn't want, like, you know, your classic food, they had so many burger choices. You've probably seen from the menu, burger choices, sandwich choices, and then like your classics like chicken fried steak, the meatloaf, there was chicken teriyaki, I think there was fish and chips. The soup was so good as well, so definitely some of the meals come with soup as a starter, so technically I suppose I did have a starter with it, but yeah, I just forgot about the soup. But yeah, you don't have to order one, a lot of them come with, and yeah, like for that sort of price, definitely worth the money, a lot less than what we've been paying recently, so really good option. Definitely stop, even if you just stop to get like a shake or something like that, just because it is one of the most iconic places we've at, and it is, we obviously just showed you that sign that says that each state's kind of got one, so that is California's iconic diner. Now we are heading on to, I think the plan is, whether we get this on camera, I don't know, is to head back to Universal Studios today. Now we're not gonna be doing the park, because essentially when we did the VIP tour, we pretty much got it all done, bar 3 rides that we which were more, you know, Minions, Simpsons and Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda is very much like Jimmy Fallon if you've rode that, but otherwise they are just simulator rides, which we weren't too fussed about. So we pretty much done it, and it can work out a bit expensive to do the same thing again. You'd have to do express pass because it's quite busy, so we didn't want to do that. But we did want to go and explore City Walk, which we did show you briefly on the last video. So the plan is to head over probably to the hotel now, check in, and then head over to Universal Studios to City Walk just to explore there, explore the shops, probably get some food as well, who knows. It is like 4 o'clock now, so we're probably not going to get to the hotel until like 6, so probably head over to City Walk about 7. We will see how we go, on whether there is any more on this video. today's not over. We've checked into the hotel and I've now drove over to City Walk at Universal Studios. Obviously we're not going in the park, but we are going to do the outside bit that you don't need a ticket for. Just bear in mind if you're driving that you still need to pay for parking. If you come after 6 o'clock, I think it is, it's only $10 those. And if you eat at certain restaurants or if you go to the cinema, then you can get your ticket validated, so it makes it cheaper or even free. So just bear that in mind when you are coming. But we're just come to have a bit of a look around, maybe grab a bite to eat and have a look through all the shops. Happy pants.
I've drove a lot today.
Yeah, so it's a long drive across. On the way there, we stopped in Barstow.
4 hours, 4.5 hours.
4.5, 5 hours today. Whereas on the way there, we stopped in Barstow. So we had like 2 hours where it was about 10 minutes away from like Peggy Sue's and stuff like that. So it meant that, you know, you only had 2 hours to go. So yeah, let's go do this. Does like me sometimes.
Get away from me!
Oh wow. This is a bit silly. This is like Craig's heaven on a plate.
We're going there.
Of course he's getting
$16 sweet.
so. Let's see how much it ends up being at the end of this.
Not that much. I'm very generous with my portion sizes.
And would you like to support Make-A-Wish by any chance?
No, thank you.
Alright, it's going to be $3.90.
That's not bad.
Thank you. Huh? Only a small bag. We're eating like
Happy now you got your sweets?
maybe.
Well, this trip's full of probably bad decisions, but couldn't leave him. So we're getting him. Last one. Oops. So we got the owl, and then we got a discounted wearable blanket snuggie thing as well, because it was on offer and it was special edition. So if you want to get your memorabilia signed, this is definitely the place to do it. Did I hear what?
That's a great jacket. It's just my normal H&M jacket.
So what you may not know is Craig got a new Toy Story jacket and spent most of the day in Disney with everyone going, that's a nice jacket, that's a nice jacket. So yeah.
16 people. Actually, 16 people.
So yeah, now he's just got a normal H&M one and he's still got complicated.
It's about the person in the jacket.
Yay. Now we're going to try and get food in here. I've not actually eaten in this one ever. There is one in Orlando as well. Oh, they've got meatloaf. Oh, good.
We're going. We can't go anywhere else.
So that's a no. It's a 45-minute wait. Unfortunately, I haven't booked anywhere and it is a Friday night, so that's a no. So we're now going to wander about a bit. Ooh, let's go in here. Shop. OG stuff, OG monsters. Creatures from the Black Lagoon. This is all the OG stuff. All the stuff that made Universal, basically. They originally did horror films. Now we're up the escalators. Plenty of food. Little tip, make sure you check your receipts twice today. A sale item has not been taken off. I went into Nike this morning and there was a $10 difference to what it should have been. I had to go back in and check. And then the same things just happened with Universal. I didn't know how much the Snowy Owl Hedwig was, and then when I got out, I knew that if I spent, I knew it was over $40. If I spent over $40, I could get the blanket for $25 instead of $50. I didn't check the receipt, I just paid what it was, and then when I got outside and I checked the receipt finally, because it come through on my card how much it was in like British pounds, I realised that they hadn't done the discount. So I'd essentially paid $50 for the blanket, which I never would have paid if you didn't need it that badly. So make sure you check your receipts. I've been back in, they refunded it, they charged me the correct amount in the end, but make sure you check it. Operation Get the Snowy Owl Out. We're now in NBC Bar and Grill, so it's very much sort of grill and brew, NBC Grill and Brew. Very much like burgers. We're having the chicken dinner, which is in celebration of the 60th anniversary of the studio tour. So it's a chicken TV dinner. Well, there's loads of burgers, nachos, great starters, very much sports bar, which is really cool. So we're excited to see this. Craig's now got a knife trying to get into this. There we go. Because I'm really with no presets anymore, my purchase of the last 25 business plans. And I reinvest my 2% after that to our business for $3. Like our We haven't saw the batteries, we haven't pulled the batteries yet, but this is cute. And it was $59, so about 40 quid, well worth it. I'm not going to take the tab out to make it active yet, just because I'm essentially going to save it now until our next trip in September. And maybe get a friend for it in September if they have more of it. Because I didn't see the Niffler or the baby forks either. We're only seeing Hedwig here, so I'm assuming that's a different park. TV dinner. And a brownie. All you need to know is I'm a lot happier now. So we haven't sorted the batteries out yet, but it does not actually matter. I'm not bothered. So yeah, that is City Walk done. We're heading back to the car now. We're going to head back to the hotel, sleep, and then tomorrow, kind of got a chill day. Unfortunately, or fortunately, when we have a business to run, it means that tomorrow is actually admin day. So we're going to move hotels and then probably spend most of it doing the programming for the box. any admin that needs doing for the box, any programming for our online clients that we've got, PT, everything like that. So even though we are away, unfortunately we are going to be doing some of that stuff because stuff has to carry on. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, but we'll probably find somewhere in the sun to do it, so that'll be nice. Today has been, I don't know what else I can bring to you. We brought you aliens, I brought you cowboys and like western, and then I finished with magical and mystical. Obviously I was not mystical, but they are magical creatures. This one should be moving. So we've kind of brought you everything today, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video. We have enjoyed making this one, and we, Craig included, will see you in the next one. And don't forget, make sure you like and subscribe down here. See you in the next one.